Men will do anything but ask you on a date. And I say that with my full chest. I'm on the dating apps. I'm actually only on one right now, but I get to the point of them matching with me. They chat with me for a few days, a few messages. Then it gets to the point of them asking for my number. I give them my number. They chat for a few more days on text. All the while, they're never asking me to meet up with them, to go on a date. They're never making a plan. In the past, I would just go along with it probably. I would entertain them. I would do small talk back and forth and just be nice and see where it goes. But that is no longer happening. I am setting my boundaries. If you can't ask me on a date within the first 24 or 48 hours of texting, I'm not going to ever talk to you again. Dating apps are meant to meet up in person, to go on dates. This is a recent conversation I had with someone from a dating app. I went out of town for my birthday. He told me to text him when I was back in town, and I did, and he still did not get the hint to ask me on a date, so I was just super blunt instead, and I go, when's our date? He, of course, had some wishy-washy answer. I might be going out of town this weekend, not sure. Friday could work. That is the most unattractive response you could ever make. Pick a place, pick a time, and I will be there. And I wasn't even going to respond, but I was like, no, this kid needs to know for future, like, he needs to know that people aren't just going to wait around. So I said, I really value clear plans and intention early on, so if it's not a fit for you, no worries at all. I just prefer not to keep chatting. And instead of him trying to fix it, trying to rectify the situation, getting the hint, he literally goes, okay, sorry, no worries, I understand. You literally can't make this up. And no, I don't feel bad for the male loneliness epidemic. They inflict it on themselves every single time.
I'm fucking serious. I'm like at the point, I'm fed up with the male generation. Like I'm at my end point where like I can't. There's someone right next to me, and I think he's opening the door for his girlfriend. Oh my god, let me just go off myself real quick. This man is opening the door for his fucking girlfriend right now. I'm gonna die alone. I'm literally gonna fucking die alone. He just opened the door for his girlfriend out of the truck. I'm gonna go jump off a bridge now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Nothing hurts more than the guy you went on 2 dates with breaking up with you. Because, no, I was in a 3.5 year long relationship. That ended. Cakewalk. That was easy. That I have seen that through, okay? I went to Disneyland. I rode the rides. I had a snack, and I came back with, like, a little sunburn. The 2 dates, oh, wait, I was just starting to, like, think you were so cute. Wait, oh, I drove to Disneyland. You want me to turn around? I didn't even get a pickle. I didn't even, like, get to take a funny photo or get, like, a fun coin that was flattened in half. Yeah, that kind of shit will have you up till 4 a.m. on ChatGPT. Like, what is my worth? No. I give advice sometimes. You want me to take my own advice? No, I don't do that. That's a little too close to home. In one ear, out the other. In one ear, out the other. You might think you're evolved. You're not.
I have cried once on this app before, and I vowed to never do it again. But I feel like this video needs to be made. I know a lot of you say, and I even say, to focus on yourself and love yourself, and what happened when you least expect it? But part of me is mad. I am so mad and so angry, because the one thing that I've always wanted and I feel like I've worked really hard for just won't cross my path. I went on nearly 50 dates in a fucking year. That's insane. No sane person ever does that. And still, nothing happened. Before you give me your sympathy, I want you to know I am happy. But even though I love myself more than ever, and I am glad that I am now off the apps, but part of me is angry because I've worked really hard and it didn't pay off. Part of me is annoyed because I put all this energy in and it was wasted. And part of me is confused. And I think that's the little girl in me. She's confused because she doesn't understand why everyone else around her can get this one thing and she can't. And I know everything happens for my highest good, and I know one day I will look back and I will laugh at this video. But right now, I'm grieving a little bit. And I think I'm going to be brave and try and post this video, even though it is kind of embarrassing. Oh well, I'm not ashamed of my emotions. And if any of you comment, oh Kira, it'll happen when you least expect it, you need to love yourself first. Shh, close the app. Again, I want to preface before 1,000 people comment this, I do love myself, I'm grateful that I am on my own. I'm still allowed to feel these emotions and I'm still allowed to grieve this. I promise you, I'm okay, I'm just dramatic and I want to show you that these emotions and processes are okay. And that you're not alone. We're all wanting love that doesn't fucking want us back.
There's no male loneliness epidemic in this story. He just doesn't like her. That's it. Not every man who doesn't pursue a woman is emotionally broken or lost in the dating crisis. He's simply not interested, not impressed, and not wasting his energy pretending he is. She mistakes disinterest for dysfunction because modern women can't handle being ignored. They've built entire identities around being desired, so when a man doesn't chase, she calls it an epidemic. The reality is, he swiped right, saw enough, and decided she wasn't worth the date. That's not loneliness, that's preference.
Of course!
What's funny is she's not mad at men. She's mad that no man is doing that for her. That's what this meltdown is really about. She sees another woman being treated with care, and it reminds her that she's not getting that. But she doesn't realise the man did not open the car door out of obligation. He opened it out of gratitude. Because his girlfriend is likely the kind of woman who supports him, trusts him, and makes his life easier, not harder. But modern women expect royal treatment just for showing up. They want to be spoiled, protected, and adored, yet bring nothing to the table except attitude and demands. They forget that a man rewards what benefits his life, not what burdens it. She can't demand high-value treatment while offering nothing in return. Respect is earned, it's not owed.
Facts.
She admits she can't take her own advice, and that after being rejected by a man she barely knew, she turns to ChatGPT to figure out her self-worth. That's not just comedy, that's a confession. It shows how many modern women have built their confidence on external validation instead of internal grounding. When men aren't affirming them, they collapse and then outsource their identity to the internet. When a man gets rejected, he adapts. When a woman gets rejected, she opens a therapy podcast, lights a candle, seeks validation on social media, and asks ChatGPT why the world is unfair. Many of these women are one rejection away from questioning their entire worth.
They're lost!
She says she's worked really hard for love, as if romance is a degree you earn through effort. But that's the delusion. Love doesn't reward you for showing up. It rewards you for being open and caring. She went on 50 dates in a year and still can't see the common denominator. If you're the one attending the same test 50 times and never passing, maybe it's not the test, maybe it's you. And here's the irony. She keeps saying she loves herself, but the pain proves otherwise. If she truly did love herself, she wouldn't need a stranger's validation to feel complete. You can't work hard for love. You attract it and nurture it, or you don't. And the moment a woman starts counting her dates like achievements, it means she's already lost the plot.
She's lost her mind!
Real men of genius.